So Neil, the unbeaten run continues. An incredibly tough game here in Curzon to come and win this here. Brilliant performance. Looks to me like every lad out there implemented whatever game plan you had. You must be delighted with the whole performance today.
Yeah, absolutely delighted with them. As you say, we had a game plan. We know Curzon's very good in possession. Before this game, I've said this week, when they beat us at our place, probably the best team we've played in terms of the way they play and what they do. So we had a game plan, yeah, and lads stuck to it. First class. I thought first half we could have been on the front foot a little bit more. They were arriving on balls, but as we got into this latter half of the first half, latter stages of the first half, we got more into it. Second half, I thought we were very good on the front foot, creating opportunities. I think they had a lot of the ball, I think, but I think they had one good chance. I think headed back across, and centre back Timmy's putting it over the bar. But I thought we've had 3 or 4 really good chances in the game. But yeah, so I think to come here and win is a fantastic result, and it's all credit to the lads.
So there, as you said, there were a few chances for either side really to put that game to bed. Well, not to bed, but to get ahead in the game at least. Some of them fell to Bobby Grant. Did you feel when you made those substitutes towards the end that perhaps it was going to be a draw, or did you think we were still in it to win it?
No, we were playing a certain way. We happened to play on the break, so they made substitutions before us and overloaded the middle of the pitch. And then they were very good at it, and the lads were coming off the sides and getting in them little pockets, trying to entice our centre backs out. So we just went to a box in midfield and let them have it wide, break out wide if we need to. And we just thought, that was the way to go. And obviously we're still creating stuff. We got on the end of it and got a penalty and won the game.
So they look to us like they might be slightly defensive substitutions, bringing off Bobby and Finn, but we went on there to win the game, as you say. So they weren't, in your mind, in any way defensive substitutions, not playing for a draw, still out to get that winner.
Depends how you look at football, isn't it? My view is we were never going to, we're not going to open them up in terms of keeping possession the way they were playing. They were, as I said, overloading the middle of the pitch. So we were going to play on the break. That was the way we were going to play. And to play on the break, you have a certain play, but you've also got to be able to go the other way. Robbo's very good in that box midfield, top of that box. Bobby, as you would expect, has worked his socks off. He hasn't. I keep saying it. He hasn't had a pre-season, so he's going to tire in games. Although I thought he was really good today. And Callum never stops running, so that was an obvious one. From my perspective, to make that midfield change he wants to make. If it didn't want to change the system, then we wouldn't have changed Finn. But Finn's not going to play in the middle of midfield. You're not going to get the best out of him. So we had to do that and then play on the break. And the way to play on the break was to get Jack playing off him.
And when the penalty comes, obviously Finn Sinclair-Smith has gone off the pitch, the player you'd normally expect to take that penalty. So Jack Hazelhurst has to step up. We've never seen him take a penalty before, I don't know if you have. But he put that away absolutely beautifully. Did you ever have any doubt that he'd dispatch that penalty?
Not really. I mean, we know from Jack, I'm sure he scored, definitely at City, Liverpool, I'm sure he scored penalties, but he's a confident boy and he's a quality footballer, so he believes in himself, believes in his own ability. And I think he put it right in the same place that Finn would have put it anyway, I think. That's Finn's trademark, and it's a great finish because Bobby, to be fair to him, has gone the right way, but there's that much power within it. It's a great finish.
Yep, and we saw that game out. It was tense at the end, last few minutes, added time, but there didn't really seem any doubt once we'd gone ahead. In terms of the rest of the season, Neil, after this incredible run that's put Marine up the table, I think it's 17th now. What are your kind of ambitions, goals for the rest of the season? Because surely staying out of the relegation zone, that's safe now. So
I don't know. I don't know if that's safe. You're not safe until the numbers say that you're safe. I think neither market have won today, so still plenty to play for. The main thing for me, as I've said all along, irrespective of league position, obviously we don't want to be down there, but it's about improving all the time and learning. And I think you've seen, from Kidderminster, Spennymoor, Radcliffe, we can carry it, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. We've learned so much. For people who watch us week in, week out, not so much people who don't watch us, but the mistakes we were making in the concentration areas that I kept talking about early on in the season and even in the middle part of the season. I'm not saying we've ironed them out, but we've got a lot better. We've got a lot better at managing football matches. We've had some big victories. We've had some real big victories, and this is another one of those.
Yep, absolutely fantastic result today. Neil, thank you as ever.
Cheers, guys.